Hear me well? This is our first yoga live. I'm super excited. So go ahead and get your mat ready. And make sure that the microphone is working. Very good. All right. I've missed you a lot. So we're going to try to make it simple. All you need is your yoga mat. Okay, I see. Yep. People are still signing in. Coming in. 2 more minutes, starting soon. You know, this is fun. You can even be on your PJs. I cannot see you. You can see me. So. All right, I see a few more people coming in. So welcome. Good morning. I'm Maria. I miss you a lot. It's already a few weeks without seeing you guys. So really excited to be here. All right, get your mat ready. And if you have props, use them. Otherwise, I will try to make it as easy as possible so we don't worry about props and straps, blocks. All right, let's go ahead and start. So, you know, if a few weeks ago they had told us that we were going to have to stay home for a couple of weeks in quarantine, we would have thought that it was a crazy idea. And I think in the beginning, some of us were very in the resisting mode, but here we are. We have adapted, and that means that we are allowing things to happen. Allowing is a very yin energy. And taking advantage of the beautiful moon, the full moon that we have, please see it if you haven't seen it. It's beautiful, gorgeous. And this same yin doing. And this is all about allowing things to happen, about taking a break from our routine and our schedule. So the mantra today, allowing, less resistance. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's begin. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Now open your eyes. And we're going to inhale through the nose, arms up. Exhale through your nose, palms down. As if you are moving your energy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pick up your energy. Exhale, allowing things to happen. Now you're going to bring your hands to the heart center. And you're going to create your intention. And let your intention be right. So from here, we're going to release the hands. We're going to extend the legs forward. And we're going to bend the right foot, right knee, cross it over. Prepare for a twist. You're going to hug the knee with the opposite hand. And twist. Try to look over the shoulder. Now take a full breath in. Full breath out. You're going to come back to center. Place the foot against your inner thigh. Lengthen your spine. And you're going to fall forward. And as you fall forward, you may want to grab your foot. A lot of connective tissue. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. All right, go ahead and roll up. Re-extend both legs. Now you're gonna bring your left foot, cross it over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And when you cannot twist anymore, take a deep breath. Come back to center. Place your foot against your inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Janushirasana. Trying to keep your shoulders level. Maybe grabbing foot or ankle. Now feel the stretch behind you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And prepare to release. We're going to be rolling up. And this time you're going to bring your feet in butterfly. Soles of your feet together. Grab your ankles and lengthen. And as you exhale, folding forward. Now take a few moments here. You're stretching your back, your sacrum. Allow your hips to open. So remember, allowing more, resisting less. Now a few more moments. So similar to what we do in our regular yoga class. Go ahead and start to roll up. So my mat is perpendicular to yours so that you can see what we're doing. Go ahead and close your knees, separate your feet about hip width, and prepare for bench. You're gonna take your hands to the floor behind you and start lifting up. Inhale up. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale up, and this time we're gonna stay here. Inhale. As you exhale, lower to a hover. Turn the toes out and start to make your way to a squat. Coming to a squat at the front of your mat, bring your hands in prayer. Anchor your elbows against the knees and take a few moments. So things I can do, you can lengthen the spine, you can take it easy today. And then we're gonna exhale and fold forward. Separate your feet about hip width. Your feet are parallel, halfway up. Now fold forward, grabbing your elbows. Let your head dangle. Take a few moments before we roll up. Here we go. Now releasing your elbows and rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And once you go up, you're gonna heel toe your feet to touch. Bring your hands in prayer. Keep your body really tall. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Inhale one more time. Exhale, hands in prayer. Now you're gonna interlace the fingers, reversing the palms. You're gonna stretch all the way up. Even if you cannot see all the way up my hands, you're gonna prepare for a side torso stretch. So bring the torso to your left. Pass through center, bring the torso to the right. Now back to center. Release your fingers and we're gonna fold forward. Hands on the floor. Step the right leg back. Low lunge. You're gonna plant your hands and bring your front leg up into a three-legged dog. Now bring the top knee to your nose, hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower belly to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Remember your thighs are on the ground. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Now take a full breath in. Stretch your body. Try to pull your heels down. Full breath out. And you're going to bend your knees. Either walk or jump forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, brush your arms all the way up and back. Exhale, fold. Now plant your hands, swing the right leg up, three-legged dog. Top knee to the nose, hover. Plank, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, curl the toes, downward dog. And again, just keep stretching your body. Every time, try to go deeper. And when you're ready, you're going to bend your knees. Walk or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Now we go into the real salutation A. Lifting all the way. Exhale, fold. Halfway up. Both legs back, plank pose. Lower chaturanga or belly to the floor. Now you can do upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it here for 3. And then you're gonna walk or jump forward. And let's do one more, halfway up. Exhale, flat back. Plank and lower. Warm up the body, especially in a day like today where you can really feel spring is here. Spring is about trying new things, about blossoming. I think we are all going through a major transformation. Allow it. All right, you guys, go ahead and come into plank. Engage your core, and as you exhale, lower everything down. Now you're going to come onto your forearms, forearm cobra. And I want you to press your forearms and press your fingers. Spread them out. If you wish, you can twist your neck to the right and to the left. It's very important that you relax your sacrum, your butt. And if you need more of a back bend, a deeper back bend, you can straighten your arms. So go ahead and hold it for one more moment before we go into child's pose. So together, inhale. And as you exhale, release. Take it to child's pose. Now you're going to take a few breaths in child's. Try to keep your arms forward as if your fingers were trying to spider forward. Just lengthen. Now together, inhale. And as you exhale, come back into downward facing dog. All right, you guys. So go ahead and bend your knees, walk or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. As you inhale, lift up. Keep your arms extended. Now you're going to bring your left arm down by your side and you're going to balance on the right foot. So try to hold on to your left ankle. Stretch your quadricep. And you're going to start leaning forward, Natarajasana, dancer's pose. So balancing on the right foot, hold it for 3, 2, find a spot on the floor that doesn't move, and 1. You're gonna lift up and release both feet, both arms by your sides. With the feet together, chair pose. Inhale, squeeze your knees and squeeze your feet. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Take the right leg, low lunge. Now you're gonna make a twisting low lunge, so you're gonna take your left arm up. Now watch your hips, don't let your hips go up, keep them down. And create a vertical line across both arms. Can you twist your neck? And breathe. Now release both hands. And you're gonna swing your left leg all the way up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up the hip. Now your choice to stay here. You can flip over, you can flip under. Just a few moments. And slowly you're gonna come back into this 3-legged dog. Top knee bend. Now as you exhale, bring the top knee to the nose, hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Now bring your right leg behind you, but keep the leg extended. Point your toes. Step your foot forward. High lunge. And you're gonna take your time to find your balance. Energize your arms. 1, you're gonna take your hands behind your back, interlace fingers. And you're gonna create a little back bend. And when you cannot stay there anymore, start to lean forward. Really balancing on your legs. Let your head drop down. Stretch arms higher and higher. Take a few breaths. You should feel a nice stretch for your hips. And as we find the perfect balance between stretching and strengthening. All right, now as you inhale, reverse warrior. Reaching the right arm up, left arm down. And now we're gonna move into triangle pose. Straightening both legs. Right fingers come down, anywhere. Shin bone, maybe to the foot, maybe to the floor. And you know your arms are wide open. Start to feed energy on the side of the body. And just notice what areas of your body are dying for attention. Where do you need the stretch? Where do you need to take it easy? All right, now we're gonna come back into warrior number 2. You're gonna bend the front knee, look forward. And you're gonna cartwheel the hands. You're gonna step into plank pose and lower chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing. Full breath in, full breath out. Fold. Inhale, reaching up, and we're gonna do the exact same routine on the other side. So go ahead and take your right arm down by your side. Lord of the Dances pose. We're gonna balance on the left foot. You're gonna lean forward, but take your time, don't rush. Focus on a spot that doesn't move. And release. Now, as you inhale, lifting up, exhale, both arms, both feet down. Inhale, chair pose, bending your knees and swinging your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, fold forward, flat back, and take your left leg to a low lunge. Prepare for a low lunge twist. This time, take your right arm up. Align your arms. Just allowing your heart to open. And when you're ready, release. Now take your right leg up. And you're going to bend your knee, open up the hip. We're going to take our time to come back into that three-legged dog with the top knee bend. Now as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose, hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. So this time we're going to go into the left side. Swing your left leg up. Step your foot forward, come up into a high lunge. Find your equilibrium and hold it. 5, 4, 3, and lean forward. You are still on your back toes, which makes it a little more challenging. Remember to do your best. All right. Now we're going to, you guys make sure that front knee is pointing forward. Now go ahead and reverse. And triangle pose. Nice and easy. Sometimes hand on the shin bone, sometimes fingers to the floor. All right, we're going to come back into warrior number 2. You're going to gaze forward and gently cartwheel your hands into plank pose. Breathe in. So this time you're going to bring your hands close to each other and either walk or jump into your squat at the front of your mat. Just like we did in the very beginning. So you're going to start with your hands in prayer. And maybe for some of you, this is your place. Otherwise, I invite you to challenge your body, balancing on your hands for crane pose. So plant your hands, start to shift forward, maybe lifting one foot, maybe both. And wherever you are, squat or crane, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to take one more breath before we all step to plank. And 1. Go ahead and take your vinyasa. Move through. Back to down dog. You're going to bring your right knee between your hands. And you're going to take your time to untuck the back toes. You feel a little bit tighter. So I'll give you the choice. You can stay upright if that feels better, or you can come all the way down if that feels better. I'm going to stay down. You can do your thing. And we're going to take a few breaths here. This is a very yin hip stretch. You can close your eyes. And then just so you know, you are not alone. We are in this together. So the collective energy is very, very. So a few more breaths. In and out through your nose, really expanding your lungs. We're going to take one more breath. And on the right hand, side plank. Right hand down, left arm up. And you know you have variations. You can always make it easier. You can always make it more challenging. This is good to strengthen the upper body. So find your limits. Take another breath in. On the exhale, release both hands. Now you're going to lower belly to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Hands and knees. Now from here, take the right arm out, prepare for thread the needle. And you're going to swing your right arm underneath you. So option, you can always take your left arm forward or behind your back. Close your eyes for me. And allow your shoulders to relax. Everything in nature has its divine timing. All the cycles, all the seasons, they don't rush. Now take your time to stretch the shoulder. Allow all the connective tissue, all the ligaments and tendons to let go of tension. Take a deep breath in and a last breath out. Nice, you guys. So take your time. We're going to come back into table. And with your fingers pointing forward, start to R for cow, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And as you round for cat, come back into downward dog. Now we're going to move you through your left leg. Prepare for pigeon, picking up your leg and sending your knee forward. And moving your spine, coiling up and down. And then you will decide if your body feels better upright or lower. And just go ahead and stay wherever it feels good. So remember, you should not feel any strain or pain. So if you need to do a modified version, reclined pigeon is the way. Close your eyes. Relax and stretch your hip. Now try to keep the length through your neck. And as you breathe, think about expanding your sacrum. Again, I cannot see you, but I trust you that you are respecting your limits. So go ahead and take one more breath. We're going to go into a side plank on your left hand. So slowly planting your hands, let's all move to plank. And you're going to be rolling onto your left hand for side plank. So your own variation for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to release both hands, belly to floor. Come into your cobra. Your spine should be nice and warm, so feel free to go a bit higher. And just like we did before, we're going to curl the toes, bring your sit bones to your heels, and prepare for thread the needle. Now, some people like to take the right arm behind into a half bind. You can do that too. Close your eyes. A few more breaths. All right. And when you're ready, you're going to come back into that table. You're going to cross your legs behind you. And you're going to try swinging your legs to the front of your mat. And if you can't do that, don't worry, just be creative. Asana. Start with your knees bent, picking up your feet, balancing on your butt. Engaging your core for 5, 4. Now, if this is easy for you, go ahead and straighten the legs for the last 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and bend your knees, separate your feet about hip width, and you're going to scoop your sit bones forward, coming into back bend time. So we'll do a few back bends. The first out of 3, you're going to keep your hands flat on the ground, and you're going to lift the hips. Just allow your shoulders, your neck, your head to be on the ground. Your entire pelvis is expanding, so make sure you're breathing. So each back bend, we're going to be holding for about 5 breath cycles. Now take another inhale. As you exhale, lower down slowly. Okay, try not to hug your knees yet. We're going to go right into back bend number 2. Same idea. Go ahead and lift up. And this time we're going to interlace fingers, squeezing your shoulder blades. Imagine that your thighs are trying to go up higher and higher. Take another inhale. Release your fingers, and as you exhale, lower down. Okay, so one more. It's your choice. You can repeat either one of these ones that we just did, or you can go higher into the wheel. I'm going to try going into the wheel, but you can do whatever you want. So placing your hands under the shoulders if you're doing wheel. And you can stay in step 1, which is lifting the hips. Maybe step 2, crown of your head to the floor. Or maybe step 3, all the way up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. You're going to bring your knees to your chest. Squeeze your knees for a moment. And then you're going to massage your back. You're going to be rolling back and forward to the back of your mat, to the front of your mat, and do this a few times. Now the next time you come forward, you're gonna come into a seated position, extending your legs, flexing the toes. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Now you're gonna counter stretch your back bend. And again, this forward bend is very yin, very relaxing. It's really good to soothe your nervous system. Let's take a few breaths here. Just soften the shoulders. Allow the shoulders to drop down. Take another breath in. And another breath out. Now you're gonna lift up. I'm gonna turn this way so that you can see me. Like in the beginning of the class, we're gonna bring the left foot across outside your knee, but this time we're gonna bend the lower leg as well. So this is a full twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. You're gonna hug the top knee, and you're gonna twist all the way. So you're holding the opposite knee. So one hand, opposite knee. Keep the length through your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now you're gonna come back to center. Allow your spine to round. And just hold it for a moment. Now we're gonna release, lift up, and re-extend your legs. We're gonna go to the other side. All right, go ahead and take your left foot across. Bend your other leg, your lower leg. Touch your knee with the opposite hand and make a twist. And I want you to try lengthening as much as possible. Just notice, what is this experience, this whole experience teaching you? All right, now you're gonna release. Again, your legs extend to the front of your mat. And we're gonna prepare for plow. So any issues with your neck, maybe you should skip that pose. Otherwise, you're gonna be rolling down and you're gonna take your legs to the floor behind you. Nice and easy. So you can support your hands to your lower back. Try to hover the elbows towards each other. And maybe lifting one leg up, maybe both legs for the shoulders down. So this is totally optional. You can always remain in plow. If you decide to come all the way to the shoulder stand, make sure that your neck feels comfortable. Letting and allowing all the blood to come towards the upper body. All right, take another full breath in and full breath out. Returning your legs, we're gonna meet everyone who is in plow. lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Wait until your legs are on the ground. Adjust your body. Try to lengthen. And you're going to take both arms overhead. So think about lengthening and stretching your body. And then you're going to hug the right knee to your chest. And as you hug your knee, take a few moments to really squeeze deeper and deeper. When you cannot squeeze anymore, you're going to bring your knee across to the other side. Expand the right arm and twist your neck to the right. Now come back to center and release both legs. One more time, you're going to stretch your arm. I've seen so many people walking outside, like the old times, people with your breath. Inhale here and exhale, conclude. So this time we're going to come back to center and release both legs, preparing for reclined butterfly. So take your time to bring your hands onto your hip bones, and you're going to bring the soles of your feet to touch. You're going to align your hips so both hips are even, and the other hand to your forehead. One hand to the heart, the other hand to your forehead. So the hand to your heart reminds you that this, your heart, this is who you are. The hand on your mind reminds you that this, your mind, this is where you live. Or in a prison, let's make it a beautiful home, a palace. And remember that this is who you are. So a wonderful time to nourish your heart and nourish your mind. Nourish your heart with compassion and kindness. Nourish your mind with meditation. Now take a full breath in and a full breath out. And you're going to release, close your knees, and bring your knees to your chest. Now take a few moments to roll your back side to side. We're almost done. Maybe taking a happy baby pose if that feels good for you. All right, you guys. So please let me know how did it go. And there's always, we're always open to suggestions and comments. So our final pose is Shavasana. And for those who are at home and who feel comfortable to do a headstand against the wall, you can always include it before Shavasana. Otherwise, I have to say it was a pleasure to have you today. We are here for you. We miss you, and we are trying to do everything possible to keep this connection. So I thank you for waking up early and for giving it a try to Yoga Live. So go ahead and rest in Shavasana. And we're going to dedicate the next few moments in stillness. Close your eyes, relax. And then slowly begin to reconnect with your physical body. And just like if you were waking up, go ahead and stretch. And hug your knees. And transition into your seated position. With this beautiful yin energy of allowing. Bring your hands in prayer. Let things flow. I want to thank all of you for being here and all the people behind the scenes who made this happen. A bunch of beautiful ladies who work really hard. So I thank you all. Namaste. Shanti, Shanti, Namaste. I'll see you soon.